Good morning and happy Friday. Is that so funny? You have your Shrek toy. So we call this the Shrek toy because it was Jackson's toy, but it's like a little teether and it looks like Shrek to me. So we called it his Shrek toy. Hi, bud. I know we've said this in another video, but people were asking, they're like, why is he using his middle finger to point? And I guess it's very common for, especially babies. Whoa. What are you gonna say? Uh-oh. Yeah. Because I guess somebody said in the comments, and I don't know, that I'm just, yeah. I was just reading the comment, but they said that I guess that's the first finger to like form where the tendons form, so they have like the most muscle motion in that finger. So a lot of kids will use their middle finger first, especially when they're babies. So that's why we use it, right, bud? Yeah. But it is about 8:30. I am having some oatmeal for breakfast. It's just regular oatmeal with a little vanilla almond milk and some mixed berries. Uh-oh. And then I added a little granola and hemp seeds at the end, and I'm having an English muffin. All right, we're in the baby's play area, but I wanted to show you. So I did finish this, the book that I was talking about when we went to Winter Garden. It's called The Only One Left. This is just the dust cover because I finished it, so I put the book in my bookshelf. But I always take the dust cover off, which I talked about in that video. But I love this book. And then, oh, so this is the book I'm reading now. I'm starting on Burn the Negative by Josh Winning. But this one, I have to say, The Only One Left was great. It was very much like, I really like reality TV. I like it's just like my life is not so dramatic, and I don't have, oh no, buddy, I don't have so many wild things going on in my life. My life is pretty, I don't want to say boring because it's not boring, but you know, I kind of do the same thing all the time. So, reading books that have a lot of those details, it just, I don't know, those interest me. It feels like reality TV, but like in book form, if that makes sense. So this book literally had everything. It was about 400 pages. It took me, I finished it yesterday, and that would have been February 1st. And so when did we go to, I maybe had it for like 2 weeks, I think, which is a pretty quick read for me just because I only get to read it when I'm driving in the car somewhere with Tim or for like an hour before bed at night sometimes. So I read it a little bit on the cruise. That's where I got most of my reading done. But it was a really quick for me and easy read. And it had everything. It had murder. It had secret identities, old houses falling into the ocean. It had multiple like love children. it had like everything. It really did. It was a very, I couldn't even explain the book to you. I was telling Tim, I'm like, I wish that I could be like a booktuber. Oliver's playing with this like little walker, and it has farm animals on it. So that's what you hear there. But I was telling him I wish I could be a booktuber and like explain the books that I read. I wish that could be what I did, but I could not explain this book to you if I tried. There was every single chapter had something wild happen. I could not keep up. I was trying to explain it to Tim, and he's like, never mind. He's like, it's too hard to follow. And like, it's one of those books that I kind of want to read it again now that I have the ending and see if there are clues that kind of point to that ending, because I wasn't thinking that would be the ending. Like that, I didn't guess the ending, you know? So, also my lip, if you're looking, the baby head-butted me this morning. So I have a little, he like busted my lip a little bit. He just kind of was like, I was holding him like on my chest, and then he lifted his head up to look at me and then like whacked his head down. He's fine, but he knocked my tooth like into my lip, so that was fun. But the book was great. So it's called The Last One Left by Riley Sager, and I'm definitely gonna seek out some of his other books because he had some other books that were, I guess people said were even better than this one. So yeah, but now I'm on to Burn the Negative by Josh Winning. It's already got me hooked. I'm very excited. It's about a journalist who has to cover a reboot of like a horror movie. But the thing is that she starred in this horror movie as a kid, and it was cursed. So like everybody else from the movie has like died, or just terrible things have happened to them. And so now she's changed her identity, moved to a new country, become a totally different person, become a journalist, and now they're like, hey, can you cover this new reboot of this horror movie? And it's that movie that she was in. So, and then she gets to the set and creepy things happen. So I'm excited to see how that one turns out. But yeah, I'm loving I'm in my reading era, and I'm loving it. Right, buddy? What is so funny? So he's been pulling himself up, and he's like so close. Well, I don't want to help him. I want him to kind of like do it on his own, you know, but it's hard not to, as a mom, not to help him, like, let me help you. But he needs to get those muscles going. What do you think, bud? Do we still love our hippo keyboard? Yeah, we do. Yeah, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. He's doing really good though. Look at those legs. Hold on, bud. Let's see. Let me show those strong legs. Look at those strong legs. Yeah. Oh, bud. I am so sad that they didn't have the diaper dash on the cruise that we were just on. It's definitely like a bummer, because I think he really would have won, honestly. Like, I really think he would have won. I know. I know, buddy. So something that Oliver is really loving right now are these My First Word touch and feel picture cards. This was something that was Jackson's, but he loves the ball. Yeah, the ball. Oh, and the tractor. So you can feel each of them has like a little spot on them that has a texture. Or what do you see? Is that the tractor? He loves the cat. You love the cat? Yes, the cat. You can touch his little fur. He has like a little furry patch. Yeah, the cat. What about the teddy bear? What about the teddy bear? Yeah, is that one very exciting? Yes, the teddy bear. And then on the back of the cards, I thought this was really cool. We don't do this yet with him, but you can learn how to say each word in different languages, in Spanish, French, German, and Chinese. And then it asks you questions that you can talk to your child like about the teddy bear. Or the baby. What about the baby? Oh, which one? Which one? Teddy bear. Yeah, the teddy bear. I forgot to mention this part, but Tim is off today. He's at Universal for the tribute store opening and possibly the horror makeup. They did like a horror, like they can turn you into a monster. It's just like face paint. He's maybe gonna do that, and then he's gonna report it. And then he's gonna, sorry, Oliver's playing with his little fish tank toy. And then he's gonna record a podcast with Nick, and then they're gonna head to SeaWorld for the opening day of the Seven Seas Food Festival, which the SeaWorld, like their food festivals, the food is very good. I think it's one of the best quality food festivals. It's also, the portions are pretty good and the prices are pretty okay. So he's gonna do that. He's out today. But Rosie's gonna be here, I think in like 5, 10 minutes. And then I'm gonna get some work done. I have to edit the, we just got back from the cruise video, basically like our haul, our debarkation, or yeah, debarkation and our haul. And then we answer a few questions from you guys. And then we answer a few questions from you guys. If you haven't seen our cruise videos, I will link the playlist down below so you can check it out from the beginning. But we had so much fun, right? We have so much fun on the cruise. Look at this, look at him getting up, getting up. You did it, you did it. Good job. Very good. Oh, buddy, you did great. You did great, and you did it in your little pajamas. These have the little footsie covers. So sometimes he has a hard time with these, but you did it. Good job. Yeah, you did it.
It's me. I bet you didn't think you were gonna see me in this video, did you? Haha, here I am. I'm back, baby. It's the next day. So I went to SeaWorld and Universal and did a podcast yesterday. Jen went and got some lunch with a friend.
I'm also back, baby.
Oh.
So.
And so is he.
I didn't show you guys, but I ended up, after I talked to you guys about my books and stuff, I went to lunch with a friend and I took her to the Haven at the Wave. So we stayed at the Wave a little while back. Yeah. Loved it, fantastic. All the food was so good. So she had never been to the Wave or to the Haven restaurant. So I went there, had delicious lunch. Everything was wonderful. She's vegetarian, so it was cool to see like how they modified things for her. And yeah, it was a great lunch. I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
Can't wait to go back and eat there again.
So today is all about cleaning.
Yeah, so.
We had so much stuff to clean up around this house.
We were out of town, we went on that cruise. It was only a weekend cruise, but because we were like trying to get ready for the cruise beforehand, just like the house was like a hurricane. We were like trying to find things. We were trying to pack really quick. It was just a lot. And then we came back and it was also a lot.
Right.
It's just a lot, you know, laundry, dishes, those things.
Also, Jackson, for whatever reason today, wanted to marry mommy.
Well, here's what happened. So in my office, our wedding photo we haven't put up any of our pictures in our house yet. Like we put up some pictures and we just put them on nails that were already in the walls. We didn't put up any like new nails except for these right here that we got from Riviera. But other than that, everything else that we've put up is just on an existing nail from the previous owner. So our wedding photo is in my office. We have like all this art that we need to put up in the office on the ground. And he looked back and he was like, what is this? And I said, that's when mommy and daddy got married. And he said, I want to get married. And I said, okay, well, you'll get married one day. And he said, I want to marry mommy. And I said, well, you can't, I'm already married to daddy. And then he got really upset.
Right.
And he was very upset that he couldn't marry mommy. And I didn't know what to do. And I know this is like a normal thing that kids do. Like I understand that this is like a normal thing. So I was like, well, we can get married one day, buddy. Because I just didn't know what to do. So today he looked at the picture again. This was like a couple weeks ago that this happened. He looked at the picture again and he goes, hey, we never got married. So he gave me a ring.
Yeah.
And then I gave him a ring.
Yeah, my ring. That's why that's the whole thing. The whole reason I brought this up is because I wasn't wearing my ring earlier because he had it.
Oh yeah.
And then he gave it back to me. So now I have it back on again.
But then he was sad because
in the Hot Wheels on the truck that I used to do when I was a little baby.
Which one?
Like when I was 2 years old. That was the Hot Wheels. The one that I could put Hot Wheels down.
Yeah, we can do that.
But so he saw that I had flowers in the picture and he said, I don't have any flowers. So now I'm like, are we planning a wedding?
We're planning a wedding. Let's go do a Disney fairy tale wedding. Also, another side note. So I am falling apart. As an old man, cut my thumb on a pair of scissors yesterday as I was washing them, like some like regular kitchen scissors. And then I stubbed my toe yesterday and I'm fairly certain that I broke it. Do you think I broke my bone, buddy?
No.
No?
I think that's because you're old.
Oh yeah, it's just because I'm clumsy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you guys are squeamish around bruises, maybe skip ahead like 10 seconds. But I want to show you guys my toe because it's pretty wild looking. Looking pretty rough, right?
Yeah.
Fairly certain that's broken.
Your son.
And show them my thumb too.
Yeah.
The thumb, there's no blood or anything, but there's like a flap of skin. There it is. Doesn't look so bad right now.
All right, so I just took inventory of the baby food so I could see what we need from the grocery store.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
We're playing this game where we say 3, 2, 1, go. And we see if they wreck into each other.
Let's watch.
But we watch
Instant
it in
replay.
slow-mo.
Yeah, because
And they didn't touch.
Whoa, that was a good one though. They were so close.
So now Jackson's showing mommy where they really wrecked on this one.
That was good.
how did it wreck like that?
It was just like ever so slightly. They hit each other.
You watching it again?
Yeah.
Show me. Whoa. That was quite a bam.
Okay, we're trying something new. We're taking the wagon.
Taking the wagon.
Look at this guy.
This is our first time using the wagon.
Well, at the grocery store. We've used it around the neighborhood. But we're headed to Publix.
Yeah, it's exciting.
Yeah.
Both of them are in there.
I know, this is actually like, is this a hack?
No.
Well, maybe, we'll see.
This thing's kind of in my way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
That's how all the stuff goes. You having fun? Yeah.
You tried to push it into the road.
Like I said, we're in the store. Oliver's like trying to get everything. But look at this. Red hot goldfish. That sounds interesting. Like Frank's Red Hot, that's what you would get like normal like wing sauce.
Like those kind of goldfish.
Yeah.
Did you buy one?
And they have s'mores goldfish. Wow. No, we don't need any of this stuff, buddy.
Why?
Because we got goldfish, or we got healthy Cheez-Its.
All right, we're all done.
We did it. We made it through our Publix trip.
we got this all good to go. The only thing that's bad about this is that it's much larger than our other stroller.
Yeah.
Takes up, and we got a lot of groceries, so
that it doesn't like wheel in.
Oh yeah, that is.
I feel like this thing should like collapse down more, but I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. I don't think this is meant for the grocery store, but it did. I think it worked out pretty well.
Yeah, it's called like the Explorer or something like that. It's meant for like exploring.
Explore your local Publix. Sorry. All right, check it out. We're all full. Aren't you glad that we have a bigger car?
Yeah.
What do we have done with the Tesla?
Oh, stack things on top of each other.
Oh my gosh.
But granted, this is not like Tetrised in so well.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
But like, it is in there.
The grocery store. I was putting the cart away and I had to go one like row over and there was like a gang of rollerbladers over there.
But like speed skaters. They had the wheels on their rollerblades were like this big.
Yeah.
Like 3 of them.
They were like, it was wild. Huh.
Who knew?
This is where you come to rollerblade, I guess. So I think we are just gonna stop and grab something on the way home because although we just went grocery shopping, doesn't that always happen though? Don't you always get like food on the way home from the grocery store when you go to the grocery store? Because you just spent all this time buying groceries at the grocery store.
Yeah, or you just get a pub sub.
Oh, why didn't we do that?
I don't know.
We should have done that.
Should have done it.
My favorite sub is on sale right now.
Which one?
The Italian. A boar's head Italian. My favorite pub
sub is the best. But
I never could really, like, I like the chicken tender sub, but I think it's too much for me.
a whole chicken tender sub is like 2,500 calories. It's amazing.
It's just so much food. But I'm always amazed at how they can jam pack all those chicken tenders in there.
It has like 8 chicken tenders in it.
I know.
Like, I don't understand it.
So I think we're gonna grab something on the way home. I don't know what yet. Something easy.
We'll probably go to
And
Jersey,
then-
Mike.
Whoa.
The 6th one is better.
The which one?
6th one?
The 6th one is better.
Oh yeah, instead of 8 chicken tenders, you want
Oh.
6?
6
That makes
tenders.
sense.
That's the way to go.
Yeah, 6-minute app.
But we also have so much cleaning to do still when we get home. I have so much laundry. Tim still has to edit the podcast or finish editing the podcast.
Yeah.
I have to edit this video. And then, yeah, there's just so much to do. Sundays are like supposed to be relaxing and fun, but I don't think they are that for us.
That's what they Might Be Giants said. They said Sunday is the day of rest.
I don't think I ever rest on Sundays.
No, I never go to work.
I think Monday is more my like easy-ish day. I still have to work.
Makes people angry for that one.
Why? Oh, because they're Monday.
Yeah, they have
I don't have the case of the Mondays.
There's no uh-oh.
What?
You hear him?
Dad,
Oh,
look forward.
what'd you drop?
Look forward, Dad.
Okay.
The baby.
What am I
The
looking
baby.
forward to?
The baby has started
Dad,
saying,
it's a
"Uh-oh."
green light.
It's not a green light.
It's a red light.
He's a little trickster. What if we went, buddy? It's
Right.
red
We're
still.
in the turn lane.
But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna go grab some dinner and then we'll see you back at home. So we are back home. You know what's so wild though is how different the lighting really does make your hair color look. Like the last clip in the car, my hair color looks so different. I just hate the way that this lighting makes it look. It's just so weird. Anyway, we're back home, making dinner. We just went and got subs. Jackson's gonna have his favorite chicky nugs. The ones that we get have vegetables in them though. So I'm putting everything away now. We got some stuff to make little quesadillas for Jackson. Oh, I got salsa because I'm gonna do some meal prep for my lunches. So lunch is hard for me because I always, I do what's easy because I'm always editing during the day. So I always do like, just like a little sandwich. And I feel like I'm eating more bread than I should be eating because it's just like easy. So I'm gonna meal prep some, I'm gonna make some picadillo beef. I found a little recipe for Cuban style picadillo beef. And then I'm also going to make like peppers and rice and just like, you know what I mean? Like do meal prep, like put them in little containers. So that's what I'm gonna eat for lunch during the week. Maybe I'll show you making that. I don't know if I'm gonna do it later or tomorrow. The macaronis.
I saw macaroni in there.
Well, this one's gotta go in there too.
Oh no, that's the one we just made. LaCroix was on sale. What else? Oh, we got this for like a fundraising thing, and it's
Terrible.
honestly, yeah, it was not great.
But
But you know
also
what?
Jackson really likes these things.
Oh yeah, they're 40 cents a piece.
Yeah.
Pretty
Fruit
good
to
deal.
go.
Fruit to go. I feel like these are the ones they sell
Where
at.
your strawberry bars are.
Oh yeah.
Look at this. The like dividers don't even like divide.
No, they. Oh no.
No, you just go right underneath.
my gosh.
Everything came underneath.
I was also just looking over here, and I wanted to give you an update on the lemon pig. This one still lost his pennies. This one looks like he's gonna lose his pennies any second.
Thank you, though.
But I don't know. Look at his eyes started like popping out of his head. Wow, look
Mom,
at that.
where do we need to put this?
Oh,
get in here, buddy.
these.
Wait,
What?
my second pencil.
Oh, it did. Yeah, it fell. Your second penny fell out last week.
How?
Last Monday.
How
Or no, 2 weeks ago.
Then why that two still dead?
I don't know, bud. All right, here's Jackson's dinner. He's gonna have peas, little Frenchy fries, and these chicky nugs. And a little dip sauce, except for he made this, so it's a lot of dip sauce.
All right, so after the Publix, and then we put everything away, then we ate our dinner, which we had New Jersey Michael's,
We had Jersey Mike's. The subs are delicious.
They look really good.
But I have to say, we had big plans to like show you all the things we were doing, but then the kids had to go to sleep. Sorry, I feel like I hate that we use this fan. It's like a camping fan.
Oh, I'll take it out.
But yeah, so Jackson goes to bed so easy.
Right?
Like, he's such a good sleeper. He sleeps through anything. He goes to bed like fairly easy. You just have to read him a couple books and like lay with him for a minute and he's out. He's done.
He's just asleep.
Sleeps through the night. Sometimes we have to wake him up. He sleeps so long, like he's just a good sleeper.
Right.
The baby.
Oliver, on the other hand, ooh, buddy.
I don't know what's happening. He was doing so well. He was definitely regressed. He was having like the 4-month regression, but it lasted for like 5 months. Mm-hmm. And then he started to do better. And we were like, yeah, it's finally over. And then he just regressed again. I just don't know when it ends. I can't remember with Jackson. I remember in a past video, I was like, Jackson was such a good sleeper. And then you guys quickly reminded me, no, he wasn't.
Oh.
You're like, go back and watch those videos again. And I did. And I was like, oh yeah, he was not a good sleeper.
He's a bad sleeper.
So I don't know when it changed. Like, I don't know what happened.
I think it was we sleep trained him.
No, I mean, maybe, yeah. I guess you're right. So when we say sleep trained, we don't mean like the complete cry it out method. We use the Ferber method, which does involve some crying out, but it's only for like 10 minutes at a time.
Right.
It's not like a go to bed, close the door, let them cry. You let them cry for like 10 minutes and then you go in for like, I think 2 or 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah.
5 minutes. You know, you console them. You put them back in their bed, and that just continues until they fall asleep.
I don't think you ever take them out of the bed. I think that was the thing.
Did we not?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I couldn't remember. It was so long ago.
Right.
But it worked. After 3 days, he was completely sleep trained.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely hard. Like, it was hard because we were up. Well, we were up like all night for those 3 days, but it was really worth it. He slept so much better. We slept so much better. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if maybe we have to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it.
Yeah, I know. Me neither. I don't know. We also did it with Jackson when he was older. He was like, he was over a year old.
I want to say that it was like when he weaned himself off of milk. Like, because he weaned himself off of breast milk at like around 15 months. He weaned himself. Like, I was kind of nervous about that whole process too, but he did it himself. It was like a very natural process. So I don't know. Like, I think.
Who knows?
Yeah, I don't know. But
we'll just have to pick a time to do it.
Yeah, I don't, I'm like stressed because I had so much stuff that I needed to do.
But what happened was you like, I needed to edit the podcast.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll put Oliver to sleep. He's usually fast. Mm-hmm. That was not the case tonight.
Well, he goes to sleep faster than Jackson, but he gets up like constantly throughout the night.
Right. So he went to sleep. I started at 7:15 or so.
Okay.
He went to sleep by 8.
Yeah.
I put him down. I went downstairs and I worked for 5 minutes.
Oh.
And then he woke up and I went up there and he wouldn't go back to sleep.
Well,
he would. He would go back to sleep on me, but then when I put him in the bed, he would wake right up.
Yeah, he doesn't want to go back in it. He does this thing where he like straightens out like as stiff as a board, and he like will not go in his crib.
I remember this with Jackson.
But he'll be completely asleep. He's not even awake.
Right.
And I'm like, what are you doing?
Right. And he also does this thing where he like cries before he's like, if he has his pacifier in, he's like, but he's like, he's asleep. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Like,
I just don't think we'll ever understand babies.
No.
Like, how could we?
I don't understand how, like, a horse, for instance, they give birth to a horse, that horse comes out and it's ready. It's like, it's walking around. It's drinking milk. It doesn't cry.
I think that it's different for animals.
I know, but like...
Especially like large mammals.
Right, so, okay, say
I guess we're large mammals.
a chimpanzee.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right, they're climbing trees as soon as they're out.
I think that's like an instinctual like survival skill that they are born with.
How did we lose that?
I don't know.
The Industrial Revolution. That's what happened.
I have no idea. I really, we do have to figure out the sleeping thing though. We definitely have to figure out the sleeping thing. But it's weird because when we were on the cruise, he slept great.
Yeah.
So maybe it's like a motion thing.
We just need to be on a boat all the time. We're on a ship.
Yeah, there you go. We're just constantly cruising.
Oh, people do that.
We should do it.
I don't know. Tonight, during the period where he was asleep, a storm came through. I don't even know if you knew that this happened.
I did. I heard it. Well, because...
It was like... Yeah. And I was like, what is happening outside right now?
There's something happening right now that's like, it's called like impact weather.
Oh.
It came up as a thing on like my news feed on my phone. And I was like, what the heck is this? But I guess we were having like torrential downpours, 35-mile-an-hour winds, which really isn't that bad, but like it sounded really bad.
Yeah.
So if you were here on Sunday and you experienced that, that's what that was. It sounded like a plane was very close to the house.
Right.
That's what it sounded like. It was super loud. So I wanted to show you more things. I did want to make that the beef. I think it's called beef picadillo.
Picadillo, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to make that. I'm gonna make that tomorrow. Depending on what we end up doing, I might still show you that. But that's my plan for meal prep for the week for like my lunches. And
sounds delicious.
Well, if you're here, you can eat some.
I have been intermittent fasting, as is the style of the time.
Right, yeah.
I'm doing it at lunchtime, which is hard. But a lot of people do breakfast, but I can't skip breakfast. I need my breakfast, my favorite meal of the day. So I do eat breakfast. I don't eat lunch. I eat dinner.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So I guess you won't have it then?
I'm not going to have it. I have to figure out how to do that, though, because literally right now, there's a food festival happening at SeaWorld, a food festival happening at Epcot, a food festival happening at Universal.
I just think you can't do it all the time. So yeah, anyway, life is hard. Not really.
This has been a day in the life.
Oh, but so that's kind of like what's been happening recently though, is I want to show you more. I have all these big plans and then like life happens.
Right.
So there's that. Now I have to fold, what?
Sorry, what? We are still trying to find the balance. Like, a lot of people want to start vlogging and doing like what we do, but since we've had 2 kids, we are still trying to find the balance of like finding enough time to do the videos, and especially like home vlogs, and hanging out with the kids.
Yeah.
And making sure that they're going to bed, making sure they're eating their dinner.
Right. It's so funny. People are like, why don't you do the things you used to do? And it's like, it's just hard.
Right.
It's just hard. But like, I feel like my life is so much more full.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not mad about it.
Right.
Like, I'm not mad that we are not always at the theme parks, the first ones. You know, if our video isn't the first one out, like, I'm not mad about it. It just is what it is. So,
yeah.
I don't know. I appreciate you guys still, like, checking in on us and seeing what we're doing. Like, that definitely helps us and we appreciate it. But it's just, you know, it's just how it is.
Yeah.
So.
And it's interesting, too. Kids are interesting.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure. Yes, they are. Like, did I think that I was going to marry Jackson? No.
Unofficial.
Oh, yeah. We have to talk about that, though. I got to, like, explain to him, like, why we can't really
Marriage.
get married. Why we can't really get married.
Marriage is why we are gathered here today.
But, anyway, I have to fold, like, look at all this laundry right here. I have to fold a million thousand loads of laundry.
You guys saw my underwear.
There's more downstairs that has to be folded, so I'm gonna go do that, and then I have to go to bed. But also, I want to, like, get into my, not get into, because I am into my book. I'm like 100 pages into my Burn the Negative book.
She has told me 3 times now that she's had to stop reading because it scared her. Well,
so in the middle of the night when the baby gets up, you know, like, we have to go into his room and try to put him back to sleep, right? So it's like dark, and it's his room is down this like long hallway.
It's like 3 steps.
No, it's a longish hallway, but I'll be reading my book and I'm just like too afraid to go in there.
She's sending me in there with the needle man.
But it's a good book. This one, I feel like my last book that I read, which I talked about in the beginning of this video, was good. It was like was it a thriller? I don't know. It was like a mystery. It was like a murder mystery thriller. There was some horror, but like this is a scary book. This is a horror book. I'm like really enjoying it, but I feel like reading it at night is not the move. So, but I'm gonna read it tonight if I have time. So anyway, we're gonna go do the things we have to do before we go to bed.
I gotta go do the dishes.
And then we're gonna go to bed. I have to fold all this laundry. Sorry, I have my eyelashes in my eyeball. So yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, yeah, we're gonna go to bed. And with that being said, we are off. And we'll see y'all tomorrow.
And now it's time to pay the price.